So I don't talk about this subject very often because I generally try to keep my blog as positive as possible. But depression was one of the big reasons. Depression caused me to travel the world. And back when I was in college, you know, I used to question myself and ask myself, you know, where am I going? You know, and what am I here for? You know, what's my purpose? And I used to question myself and say, you know, what am I supposed to be doing? Or, you know, do I really want to do this? You know, I was in college and I would do all these different things. I would be day trading stocks. I was learning about marketing. I was a waiter. I was thinking about going into real estate or finance. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And every time I would do something, I'd question myself and say, is this what I really want to be doing the rest of my life? Is this really, do I want to be stuck? By the way, I'm out here in Golden Gate Park. It's real pretty. I really like, Golden Gate Park is in San Francisco, and I really like the parks. I love being out in nature, if you guys have noticed. So I always try, every time I'm in a new city, I try to go to the parks. So I'm right near the Japanese tea garden. It's back there, but it's closed. You know, in 2006, I got the travel bug. I went backpacking for the summer with my friend Eric Akashi. What's up, Eric? I don't know if you watch these, but if you do, you're the man. Miss you. We went backpacking around Europe, had some good times, and we stayed in hostels, and it was a wonderful time, and I really liked that exploration. It really got my juices flowing. And when I was in college in 2008, I just had no idea of where I was going. And as I said, I was trying different things, but just couldn't ever, I would constantly question myself. It really like a questioning myself from the soul. You know, is this what I'm meant for? Is this congruent with me? Can I stick with this? And I was just jumping around because I had this inner frustration, this inner uncertainty that I just couldn't reconcile. And it really messed me up, man. And I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't follow through with anything. And what I ended up deciding to do was I decided to go. I went to Thailand for basically 6 months. And I just traveled around. I went to Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, and Myanmar. I think that trip was one of the best things I ever did, because while I didn't know what I wanted to do, what ended up happening is I could have done two things back in 2008. I could have just sat there in my frustration and let my frustration eat away at my soul. Or I could have actually gone exploring and meeting people, got new influences in my life, because and that was the correct decision, is the traveling. The problem with just sitting in your dorm room or in your house or in your apartment or on your computer and brooding over things is that you miss out on all of the spontaneous connections, the chance meetings, the new influences, because you're going to be stuck. Your Facebook newsfeed is just going to give you, the algorithm is designed to give you exactly what you're comfortable watching. And the YouTube algorithm is designed to give you exactly what you're comfortable watching. It's designed to give you the exact same influences that you're already used to and familiar with. You know, if you're a Republican, you're watching Fox News, and Fox News is designed to give you exactly what you're comfortable watching. So if you're just sitting around, you're gonna get the exact same influences that you're used to getting. Whereas if you travel, you're gonna start experiencing things that are new, that are fresh. And this is one of the best things you can get if you are going through some sort of depression, if you're going through some sort of funk, if you don't know where you're going. If you don't know what you're doing, explore. It's cheaper than living in the US generally. Look at this, by the way. This is pretty cool. So we're in some like garden area of Golden Gate Park. It's pretty neat. So I love traveling. It just kind of prompted my brain to go into traveling. But what came out of this whole experience I had, you know, 5 or 6 months, is I came back and, you know, instead of just grinding myself down, grinding my brain down and feeling sorry for myself, I ended up coming back. I read a lot of books. I read about 15 books over that 6-month period. I was like constantly reading. I was just, maybe I read more. I don't know. I was constantly reading. Reading's been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember. You know, I started reading when I was very young. I read R.L. Stine, Goosebumps. Actually, even before then, I would read, no, I started reading Goosebumps, and then I read all the Hardy Boys, if anybody remembers those. I read Animorphs. Those were kind of my starting books. Dr. Seuss obviously was the very starting, but that's kind of my background. It got me out of the funk, and I knew I wanted to start an internet business. It was the Tim Ferriss book, The 4-Hour Work Week, that was the major influence in my, you know, in my thinking to actually really become an internet entrepreneur, because I saw that and I was like, I want to do that. I want to travel the world and be cool and learn new skills, man. So that was my jam. I was like, this guy is so cool. He's going around the world, learning tango, learning how kite surfing, all this cool stuff, making lots of money too. You can travel the world and make lots of money and do like really cool stuff and meet cool people. I was like, dude, that is the jam. So that was my thing. You know, now it's family. Now I travel for work a lot, obviously. Look where I am. And I go running in the morning, right? I'm on a business trip right now in San Francisco. And, you know, I just took the morning off to run, because that's what I do. And if you notice, there's a couple blogs here, because I've been shooting a couple blogs around here. I love running. It gets my mind flowing. So travel, get out of your depression, get new influences, get out of your damn couch, because your couch is gonna kill you. If you're depressed, get out of your city. Get out of your city. Stop letting the TV waste your brain to mush. Sell your condo, sell your house, sell your apartment, whatever, but get out, because depression is gonna kill you. Depression is gonna kill you, man. Get the new influences in. Explore. The world is so full of so many joys. Hope this means something, and I just want to let you guys know I'd been there, and it sucked. But the best thing I could have done is I just made a big change. I went out and I traveled, and you know what, if you guys are in the same boat, I don't know how many people here are young. Guys, how many people here are under 20? I don't know. Put your age in the comments. I'd love to hear how old some of you guys are. Put your age in the comments. If you guys are under 18, I don't know. I'm sorry, I swear if there's too many like young kids here. Love to hear you guys' ages. So like this video as always. I love you guys, but you guys can just like me, subscribe, and leave a comment. Don't let that depression ruin you. Get out of your head, go travel, read, find new influences.
Hey, thanks for watching the video, and if you enjoyed this and you want to see more, make sure you like, you subscribe, hit that notification bell, or comment. And if you'd like to actually learn how it is I run my internet business and make piles of money like this, make sure you click the link below in the description or in the first comment, and I will show you. Peace.